Hi, welcome to another live. I think I'm doing a live after maybe just to be approximate 55 days or something. Cause I did it last when I was in Chennai. So I'm going back to Mumbai again today, and we'll be back say after to Chennai. I think after 3 months or something. Not exactly three, maybe by May or something. I'll be back to Chennai, and in between I'll be going to Hyderabad as well. So some new content will be coming up from there as well. So some new stuff coming up as well. So how have guys been doing over the days? And if you have any questions for the channel, so I would love to answer that. So how would you compare the Porsche Macan to the Jaguar F-Pace? So I think Porsche Macan is the cheapest Porsche which you could buy, which being like saying cheapest but not that cheap as well. And comparing it to the F pace would be like Macan is more oriented towards the sports side, whereas Jaguar is more on the luxury side. So and I feel F pace looks much bigger than the Macan as well. So in terms of looks, I would say I would give it to the F pace, but if you go for the performance, I think Macan is the one. So recently, since many sedan fans would be happy since they knew sedans are coming up, like Honda City and Honda City faced it and the new Warner. So that's a boon. Hi, Pawan Keshwani. It's been a long time. We haven't met, so nice we connected here again. And great you joined my live as well. Thank you so much. It's all because of your support. If you guys wouldn't have supported me, maybe I wouldn't have reached here as well, wherever I'm right now. So it's all because of you. I'm like just on your support and motivation I get from your comments and likes. So thank you for that as well. So any questions or suggestions for my channel or any doubts or anything you can ask me. I can answer those as well. Lexus NX, not really sure because it is a full hybrid, and I think power is decent, not that great for the SUV of that size. So not sure about that. Maybe the competition. I think mm, this X330i and you can take the Audi Q5 as well. I think these two cars would be better to drive. I'm not taking the GLC because it has the same 197 204 horsepower and 194 horsepower with petrol and diesel engines. So seeing the numbers, yeah, they're very low comparing with the competition. Lexus, if on full charge, assisted by the electric motor, I think it should be good. So maybe in April and or May first week, you can expect a driving vlog on the Innova High Cross, not the hybrid, the regular petrol, the 2 liter. So that would be a good one because generally Innova never used to give the petrol, regular petrol, but this time they are offering the petrol with like in the demo car version as well. And one of my relatives bought it, so I will get a chance to drive it. Hi Aditya. So I think you can expect that. Maybe Kushak as well. Kushak 1 liter manual. And you can also write it in the your comments like what all cars you want me to do and what drive review you want me to do in the coming months. Hi Ashish. So these two cars you can expect. Maybe I think the venue will also be there. I think venue 1.2 liter and Sia's 1.5 liter automatic. So I think these four cars are on my cards for a driving review. And we'll try to get some old cars as well, like the third generation Honda City and the fifth generation, the latest one. And maybe we'll try to get the latest, the new Verna, which is coming up, the fourth generation one. So I think that would be a boon because getting a 1.5 liter turbo in that with 160 horsepower. So that would be an overkill in the market. Is there any chance that Ciaz would get an update? I've been waiting for that answer for the past 5 years because the last facelift came in 2018, and after that, Ciaz has not gotten any change as such, making safety features like stability control and hill start assist and all standard, but that's not a change. That's just like one or two feature additions. So I think it should. It's basically due for a generation change. It's been 2 years. I think if they continue the next years for the next year, it would have been too long. 6 years for one facelift. So that's too much. Although even Innova was selling like this before, but that was in Innova. People had the popularity and it proved itself. But Ciaz is not a car which it actually proved itself in the market. That's why the competition came and they're eating up Ciaz, but still, I don't know how is it sustaining and how are people buying it. So actually, how many of you prefer SUVs over sedans? I won't put my hand up because I'm not an SUV guy. So just type it out like you prefer sedan or an SUV. She says it's sedan. Okay. Personally, what car would you buy in the 60 to 80 lakh range? Sedan one option and SUV one option. So if you say for sedan, I think the best to go for would be the if you're driving, then definitely the 530i M Sport, roughly around 80 lakhs on road. And if it goes above, like in between, if it's like 70 or something, I would say the 3 Series limousine because the comfort what it offers, and now they've made M Sport standard, and the looks what it has is beautiful, as well as the engine. If you go for an SUV, I think here I would say either the X3 is good, and Q5 also seems good to me. So yeah, these two would be my options. Not the GLC. Maybe the new GLC is coming up, so maybe we can wait for that. So these two would be my options. Okay, that's true. So because since I've driven the hatchback, sedan, and SUV, SUV sometimes they don't have the handling ability what the sedans offer, and hatchbacks are like okay, it's just a small guy, you can drive it in the city, so that's fine. And pulling this hatchbacks are easy since they don't weigh much. Second thing would be SUVs are high rise things, and so just a second.
Okay, I found.
Sorry. So SUVs are high rise cars, so you feel like like top of the world. So that doesn't give much great feeling to me. I want like low cars with ample ground clearance to clear the speed breakers, and sedans I think have the best pulling power as well. In the if you see the engine wise as well, I think sedans would be the best. So that's my opinion. Like everyone has their own opinion, so they're not wrong with it. Yes, that's true. Since I mentioned that SUV, the big cars, so handling in SUVs would be a little harder compared to the sedans. And say if you take the hatchback, those are much even easier to handle. So it all depends on the size and the height. If you see the proportions, it's all about that. You like Mercedes E-Class? Honestly, the backseat what it offers, I think it's the best under 1 crore, the car to buy for or good to go for. And the engine wise, I honestly don't like the E220D and E200. E350D seems fine, not great. The power what it offers, the E350D, even after being a 2.9 liter inline six, still the regular 530i does better than it, almost paying 20 lakhs less. So for backseat, yeah, E-Class is there. You don't need to look at any other option. But overall, I honestly don't like it much because of the bad engine and the little bit this artificial leather and the build quality as well. So In terms of quality, I think BMW and Audi make good cars. Lexus as well. Lexus has some great quality cars. The ES and the LS was like amazing, which I saw last year. LS and RX as well. Just waiting for the LX to come to the showrooms. I've in talks with them, so hope it comes soon. Yeah. So any other questions? Will BMW launch hybrids soon? I think this XM is a hybrid. They recently launched BMW XM. That's a hybrid. I think all of them will be getting first like the mild hybrid, then they will go for the full hybrid. Like what Lexus does, it's full hybrid, and now Mercedes is in the mild hybrid system where they have that 48-volt integrated starter generator, and they have the regenerative braking as well. So all these systems are there. BMW, I think, should get this mild hybrid now and slowly hybrids as well. I think the new M5 which is coming would be full hybrid, getting the big 4.4 liter V8. And one more thing, since Ashish mentioned about the E class, the new um, E class with the new generation E class, which will be debuted this year, followed by the 5 Series debut as well. The new E class won't get the 4-liter V8 again, so it might get a V6 or an inline six something. So no more V8s in the E class. Whereas the BMW 5 Series, the M5 competition is going to get a V8, 4.4 liter, and hopefully producing around 750 horsepower, which is the most powerful we have ever heard. So that's great, which is coming out. Even recently, the new X5M and the X6 have launched. So those are like literally monsters. Those are like literally the X6 was like it has some killer looks. If really I would have got an option to buy it, I think I would definitely drop the M5 as well and get that because the looks what it has, I was really uh, in love with it. Honestly, it's great looks. So, any more questions? So, I'll just end the live session here since I'll be doing it more often now. So, I'm planning whenever I'm in Chennai. So, every month I'll be doing the live session, and because I'll interact more and I want to hear from you more what you want, and I'll do according to your choices as well. So thank you, Shrikant. Thank you, Ashish. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you, Pawan, and others who were in the live session for tuning in. So thank you for joining in. Let's meet maybe in April or May. So have a good day.